Welcome to the Arcanum. I'm the Icon. Thank you guys so much for clicking on that video. So Spider-Man is officially a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, what does this mean? What does this mean? Like, man, this is crazy. This is awesome. I never thought this would happen, in another 15 to 20 years. Like, I really never thought that this would happen so soon. But as for right now, Spider-Man is officially a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Marvel.com, is talking about it. The Verge, all the major, movie sites, they're talking about it because this is huge. This is huge. You're talking about Spider-Man, who is, in my opinion, the third greatest comic book character of all time. When you think about comic book characters, you have Superman, you have Batman, and then you have Spider-Man, and then you probably have the Hulk or Wolverine around there. So just Spider-Man being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is huge. This is groundbreaking stuff right here. I never thought this would happen for another 15 to 20 years. Now the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, Mark Webb's Amazing Spider-Man franchise, it just wasn't what Sony thought it would be. Just the directing, they pretty much had no idea what they were doing, so they kind of needed a new direction, a new a group of people who knows what they're doing, who has some experience in the business, kind of really controlling Spider-Man and really directing Spider-Man. So Amy Pascal and Kevin Feige, got together and they were able to make this deal, come to fruition. Amy Pascal will be stepping down as the chairman of Sony Computer, the co-chairman of Sony Computer Entertainment, and she will be going to pursue her lifelong dream as a movie producer. So together, Amy Pascal, who will be a new movie producer, and Kevin Feige will be working together on all things Spider-Man related, because Spider-Man will be now officially a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe will officially be a part of the Spider-Man universe. So first off, Spider-Man will appear in a Marvel Cinematic Universe film. Now, which Marvel Cinematic Universe film he will appear in? I'm guessing it's gonna be the Avengers Age of Ultron first. Could it be appearing in the Avengers Age of Ultron first? I don't know. Man, the movie's kind of, finished, filming and everything. But you never know. They could put an after credit scene together in a couple of months and just add Spider-Man in there. But I really think Spider-Man will appear at the end credits of the Avengers Age of Ultron, because it was rumored that a new team of Avengers would assemble at the end credit scene. So I definitely think Spider-Man will be a part of that. But if it's not the Avengers Age of Ultron end credits, he will most definitely be in a Captain America Civil War. Now, will Captain America Civil War, can you even call it Captain America Civil War right now? How can you call it Captain America Civil War? This is no longer Captain America Civil War. This is a Marvel Civil War, because now you have Spider-Man, the third greatest comic book hero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Iron Man can't even come close to Spider-Man. He can't come close to Spider-Man when it comes to popularity. Just like a great hero, it's Spider-Man. And Spider-Man is also the most relatable. So now that you have Spider-Man, who was a huge part of the comics, Marvel Civil War in the comics, Spider-Man is was a really he was a key player in the Marvel Civil War. First deciding to go on Team Iron Man, and then kind of switching sides a little bit, revealing his identity and all of that. So just them having Spider-Man, that's huge. I don't think you can call this Captain America Civil War no more. It's Marvel Civil War. I mean, they don't have Wolverine, who played a huge role in the Civil War comics, going after Crossbones, who was, kind of responsible for Captain America's death. I believe kind of responsible for Captain America's death. So, but still, though, I know Wolverine wish he was in it right now, but whatever. They have Spider-Man. That is crazy. So whichever movie he will appear in, I'm not sure yet, but he will definitely be appearing in the Avengers Age of Ultron end credit scenes or Captain America Civil War, and that is definitely Captain America Civil War. Now, after he appears in one of those films, he will get his own film on July 28th, 2017. Now, July 28th, 2017 was the original release date for Thor Ragnarok. Now, I was really looking forward for Thor Ragnarok, but that will likely get pushed back. And I think Marvel is not so... I think they're kind of happy about that, because Thor isn't really doing so well at the box office. If you really want to talk about a movie franchise that is underperforming in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's kind of Thor. He's not been doing so well, so they don't really mind pushing it back, or pushing it forward. You know, if they're going to push it back or push it forward. But the Amazing Spider-Man will take Thor's place. Now, I'm not sure what's gonna happen to Doctor Strange that is released after Thor or Black Panther. I really hope Black Panther doesn't get pushed back because I'm really looking forward to Black Panther and I'm also really looking forward to Thor, but one of them will. Because you can't really have two movies from the same studios debuting on the same weekend. Like you can't really do that because I don't know. You can try to play Monopoly, but you will end up losing because you then you'd be creating like a rift between moviegoers. Like you'd be having them choosing between your movies. You don't really want that. So just Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that is pretty awesome. Like, I mean, I can't wait for Captain America or Iron Man asking Spider-Man, just like, where were you, man? We're being attacked by aliens. You're the web slinger. Where were you? Where you have alien invasion, like a giant alien invasion, and you're nowhere to be found. Where were you? Were you doing homework or something? So I can't wait to see Spider-Man's explanation. But that also comes into you gotta also know that it's a reboot. Andrew Garfield will no longer be Spider-Man. It will be a new Spider-Man. Yes, a new Spider-Man will be debuting, and this is like, what is it, the third reboot in 14 or so years. So it'll be a new Spider-Man. I loved Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. I thought it was pretty awesome, but I also liked Tobey Maguire more than him, and that's nothing against him. It's just that the direction that the writers and Sony was headed in, it just didn't really do Spider-Man like great justice. But I don't know. I think this is pretty sick. This is pretty awesome. I can't really believe it right now. Like Spider-Man being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and now that it's this way, like Sony still owns Spider-Man. Sony still owns Spider-Man. It's just that there's a deal where both sides will be able to like come together and decide where Spider-Man goes, and Amy Pascal will be a huge part of that. Both sides will decide where Spider-Man goes. So Spider-Man will appear in like Avengers type movies, of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, and characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that Marvel currently owns will be able to go over to Spider-Man. So characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe can go on to team up with Spider-Man. Maybe have Captain America or like an Iron Man making an appearance and helping Spider-Man out versus the Sinister Six or something like that. You also could have Spider-Man helping the Avengers out or something like that. So there's like so many possibilities, so many things you can do with this. But I am freaking excited. Like, wow, this is incredible. This is groundbreaking stuff. Spider-Man, the third greatest comic book hero of all times, is officially joining the Avengers. Now, Captain America Civil War just got huge. Like, it just got bigger. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can still call it Captain America Civil War. You're probably gonna have to call it Marvel Civil War right now. But it's incredible. I'm not sure. They'll definitely have to adjust, their schedule. The Avengers, the Marvel Cinematic Universe schedule. Maybe Avengers Age of Infinity War Part 2 will come out in 2020, or maybe it still will be on that same release date. But I think they could also add a movie. Since Spider-Man will probably be financed by Sony, I think they will definitely still be working on the other movies that they had planned. It's just that they'll probably just add like add in another release date for like a Thor or a Black Panther or a Doctor Strange. So yeah, Infinity War Part 2 will probably still take place on May 4th, 2019, I believe. So wow, the Marvel Cinematic Universe just got bigger. It just got huge. The web crawler Spidey, he's a part of the universe now. I don't know. I love this news. I couldn't be happier for Spider-Man. I mean, I really couldn't have been like happier because Spider-Man and Marvel, they're one. They kind of deserve to be together in a way. Like you want to see them acting as a team. You don't just want to see the Avengers, like the original Avengers. You want to see Spider-Man since he was part of the Avengers and everything. So I love this news. What do you think about it? Let me know below. And if you like what I do here, want to see more, hit that subscribe button and join the ascension. I'm the Icon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later.